Have you ever had a client who thinks you should do your citizen duty for a national event and not get paid for your work? Hi, I'm your anonymous narrator from the Freelancer Confessions. This is a new series where our freelancers share anonymous stories about clients and projects that are sometimes funny, other times out of this world. This took place more than 10 years ago. I was a new graduate and just married. I stopped freelancing for a while and took a full-time job because the idea of a stable pay and CPF was appealing, especially when you're applying for things like mortgage loans and credit cards. Given my media school training as well as freelance television production experience, I was doing media-related work. Back then, digital media online was a new thing, and it had to be a thing because of an upcoming national event. There was a runway to build up interest, and the organization wished to put out a lot of messages that are relevant. The department I worked in was tasked to create content that is relevant with the intention to put it onto social media. They had picked up on some topics for the message and in the execution, and they thought it would be a nice idea to take a reasonably successful character from a book as the mascot of sorts for these messages. So the officer was tasked to contact the author to suss out her interest. The author got back with a quote. Basically, she named a price. The director of the division saw the proposal with the quote and said, "Why is she quoting this price? Isn't it great exposure for her character to be used for a national cause? These are authors anyway. They don't need money with their kind of lifestyle." It was not a joke. He was dead serious. He then went back and told the officer to propose a sum that was extremely lower than the quote. The blatant disregard for the creative professions from such a major organization has a direct impact on the entire sector. It also made me question if Singapore, at least at the time, had any idea how the internet, digital media, and content creation works. I am back freelancing. Have been for more than 10 years. My only regret is that my CPF is still $0, but at least I won't feel as insulted as if I continue doing that kind of job. This is a true story from one of our freelancers, and details have been changed slightly to protect the privacy of our contributor. Join us next week for a new episode. Subscribe and listen to Freelancer Confessions on Spotify, YouTube, or whatever platforms you listen to podcasts on. This is an original audio production by Creatives at Work.